Oh my god, so scary. It's like, it's really hard to navigate your way in the dark. And the way I thought was out of the woods led me right into the midst of the work area. And I sort of made a decision to sort of like, okay, I'm just going to go in there and walk out the road. And then just literally fell down, started falling down this huge hole. My feet went into water, but I managed to sort of like not go right down there. Well, that big time has arrived. Trackside Tales about to embark on a journey into the wild camping worlds. And yeah, got all my stuff packed up and about to head off for the first stage of my day, which is to go up to Bath to see my daughter Jacinta, have a day with her before heading out and trying to find a good place to camp next to the Merehead Quarry. Anyway, see you a bit later in this journey. Hiking boots on. Oh, Nell looking after me. Water and some fruit for the journey. So in the famous words of the Monkees, when I needed sunshine, I got rain.
Okay.
Yeah, absolute terrible day for my camping trip. But anyway, I'm hoping that later when it comes to all that, it'll be better. Just stop in to have a nice cup of coffee that I've made, as suggested by my lovely girlfriend Mel, to make the coffee, and I have. It's been absolutely great going so far. Motorways, never seen them so empty. I'm about 20 odd miles away now from Box, which is where I'm going, which is a little village near to Bath, which is where my daughter lives, and gonna have like a nice day with her. Hopefully this weather is going to clear up, because it ain't too nice at the moment. But what did I expect? What did I expect going camping? It's camping weather, isn't it? You better believe it. Just some of the explorer tales so far. I mean, as I was driving along this morning, I got some bird poo on the window, and it was quite brown and nasty. And anyway, I flicked up. I didn't think anything of it. I fueled up at the service station, the first service station that I come to on the A3, to notice that the bonnet of my car was absolutely caked in poo, because I mean at home I park under a tree. And again, I was annoyed by it, but I didn't really think about what that was going to mean once I started hitting some speeds on the motorway. And literally for about 20 miles, I was just getting pelted by this poo that was coming off my bonnets, going onto the windscreen, and having to wash it off. It was pretty gross. My windscreen was pretty nasty for quite a while, but that is the one benefit of the rain. It all looks fairly all right now, which is good, and the bonnet's nice and clean too. And yeah, I suppose, what do you do when a bird craps on your car? You never take her out again. Yes, so there we go, we've arrived at my daughter's, just parked up and heading over to her house. She must be back from her appointment. She's just about to pass her car here. We'll head into her little bit. Yeah, that was a really enjoyable journey down. No issues at all. Really enjoyed my little coffee break in that industrial centre. And yeah, now I'm going to enjoy some time with my daughter. Dundas Aqueduct. Dundas. Hola. Well, I'm just done now from seeing my daughter. It's been a lovely day. He's taken me around 2 aqueducts and made it pretty railway themed. So I'll upload that videos for you of that shortly. Just now, starting to get back to the car to head over to Merehead Quarry and bring you back when I'm close to that. Yeah, so here I am in the car, and I've got stocks replenished. Liam, my future son-in-law, was good enough to make me a baguette for later or for the morning, depending on what. They've just cooked me a lovely dinner, homemade burgers and chips, and yeah, and I've got another big pot of coffee that they brewed for me. I'm just about to head over to Merehead now, and on Google Earth I have seen that there's a lay-by. Doesn't have anything written on it, doesn't have parking, doesn't appear to have any sort of like signs or markings, but I think I can park there, and it's very close to where I want to go. And yeah, it's going to be about going there and seeing if it's possible to easily get into the woods where I want to be. I have noticed some barbed wire, but we'll see. Can only see. It might not be possible, but if we can make it possible, we'll do it. See you in a bit. We are at the worrying point. We're in the area where we want to get in the woods, but the getting in the woods is the risky point. And it's like, where can we actually get into those woods? Can hear lots of diesel sounds in the area, I mean, literally to the right of me here is where the quarry is. To the left of me is the little area where all of the wagons and trains park up. And that's the area that I'm interested in getting into for tonight, to spend time sleeping near to Pebbles. And then tomorrow morning, hopefully I'll be able to show you the quarry and how massive that is by using Jarvis, my drone. So yeah, anyway, I'll let you see some of what I'm seeing just to build the drama. You're getting like cars really hammering it down here. The speed of that, far too quick. Like really going above speed limit here. Very dangerous. Got both those boys on camera actually. If anyone's looking into what I'm doing as wrongdoing, you might want to have a look at them, because that's the sort of driving behaviour that's going to kill people. There's the old Wiltshire concrete. Don't want to see the police going by. That's what I got though, unfortunately. I mean, backpacker in this kind of area. Surely not a totally irregular site, but there you go. I don't want them suddenly thinking, what's he up to? Ending my camp before it started. There's a little turning over there on the left. There's a road that goes down that. Hoping to be able to get into the woods down there, because it's off the main road. But we'll see, I'm not sure. And it is actually a public footpath as well, so that's good. Let's play a little game of Frogger, trying to get across this road. There's the Merehead Quarry there, or Tor Works. We've got a public footpath, which is good. We can see the home of Pebbles. We've got some building there, an activity through there. We're just camping a little bit back through here. So we're set, we're up. We found a little elevated bit. Pebbles is over there with all his other Pebbles mates. We've got a little setup, we're on high ground. just thought that being up high would mean that you wouldn't necessarily get flooded with water coming down. It may prove to be a mistake, I don't know. We're perched sort of like on the edge of a little hill there. I've tied the tent onto the tree, so we shouldn't hopefully go plummeting down. And it may be that, I mean, it's very, very dead sticky on the ground, and I probably should have cleared it more, but I was getting a bit panicky that I was going to lose the light. But I'm all set now, and we're going to make do with what we got. Well, we're in the woods. You can probably hear the sound of the Class 66s and 59s behind, working at the quarry. I found a nice place to camp. I'll show you. And we're all set up in the woods. We're on elevated ground, as I said. And I may have chose incorrectly, but we're committed to this place now, so this is where we're going to stay. Try to get through. Got the Book of Trespass to have a little read of, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the night. A little bit of refreshments, some beers, got some wine and some coffee. Yeah, so I've decided to come into the tent. I've got the old insect screen up because there's a few of them out there and they're attracted by the lights as well. And yeah, just gonna a little chill and maybe have a little beer. And yeah, have a little chat to you once I'm set up. Starting off with a little bit of a glass of Malbec in my very, very small glass. I like this glass, it makes the wine last longer. Oh yeah, that's good, a little chest warmer. Oh, interesting noises. I wonder how long that noise goes on, whether that's constant through the night. We'll see. And that little chaser we've got. Well, this is interesting because I got these through, and it was one of those cases where I thought I was getting a good deal on TikTok, funny enough, and I wasn't even ordering alcohol or anything, and I saw this thing flash up from a company called Beer 52, and it was like a free case of beer for $6.99, and I just went, oh yeah, I'll have a bit of that. They came, it was pretty nice, got yeah, it was pretty good. And then a few days ago this one turned up, cost me like about 28 quid. It was very dear. I mean, over the road at my shop you can get like some Brewdog, 4 Brewdog IPA for 4 quid. It might be 6 quid actually. So like 8 cans would come to £12. 8 cans of this stuff cost me I think it's 26 quid. So I needed to cancel it, but I couldn't cancel it online. You've got to phone up between certain hours, so I must remember to do that before I go back to work. But then stupidly, while I was on the website trying to cancel, I signed up for a free case of wine, and if I don't cancel that one, that's going to be 32 quid a month. So I better make sure I get on the telephone. Well, what a racket out in the forest. And yeah, just nearly fucking tripped arse over tit coming out of the tent. I think that's the end of the tent. I was thinking I could go and have a little look at what's going on with all the noise, but I picked a spot that's just impossible to get out of really in the dark. Yeah, we're just going to settle for not going to have a look, I think. Whilst I've picked a secluded space, I think I've picked a space that was wrong for being able to go and have a quick look at the places where I am at night. I don't think there'd be much to see. I did go there earlier, so I think it'd be pretty stupid for me to try to go over there. As much as I'm tempted to go and see what's going on, because I could, well, not be able to find my way back to the tent in the night and risk injury and stuff, so I'm just gonna have to content myself with listening to the sounds. And yeah, I think my cheap tent is already sort of fucked already. But there you go. Well, this is not great, guys. It's about, well, it's not even 2 o'clock in the morning. It's been raining, and this tent that I've got from TikTok is absolutely shit. Absolutely rubbish. Completely leaking, coming in. I'm literally gonna abort mission, get out of here. So basically, guys, it's just after 2 in the morning. I've had to abandon the tent, as you said, saw me doing. I literally, the zip completely came off of this and trapped me inside it, so I had to rip my way out. It leaked everywhere. Just generally, you get what you pay for with camping, I guess. So I got to 2 o'clock, and then I couldn't take any more, and probably it's not a great idea to be trying to get out of the woods now, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this tent down and then basically get out. Oh my god, so scary. It's like, it's really hard to navigate your way in the dark. And the way I thought was out of the woods led me right into the midst of the work area. And I sort of made a decision to sort of like, okay, I'm just going to go in there and walk out the road. And then just literally fell down, started falling down this huge hole. My feet went into water, but I managed to sort of like not go right down there. I could have just like disappeared in a sinkhole. I don't know what that hole was, but it wasn't fucking good. And now I'm trying to navigate my way out the woods. It's really scary. I think I'm going the right way. Oh my god, I think I found the way. I found the path that I got into the woods. I ended up taking another turn that put a stream in between me and the way out. And it just started to get quite panicked. But I've done it. The main road's ahead of me. My car's just a little bit away, so thank goodness. very pleased to see my car, let's put it that way. Started off as a good bit of fun, but then when it started raining overnight, and then trying to get out of those woods, it wasn't the smartest thing to do in the dark. But luckily I did it. I'm okay. And yeah, lesson learned.